Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host Saeed. We do want to thank you for joining us tonight. Wednesday the 16th of March 2022. So you all know it's our public concerns night tonight. 238-6716 is our number to call in. We want to know about the road, about the bridges, about the box train in your community. When last you see a councillor, when last you see a MP. This is what we want to know tonight. It's Wednesday night. We always do public concerns on our Wednesday night. So I want to hear from you tonight, viewers, on the condition you're facing. If you hear your neighbor have a property next to you, dilapidated, bush, they're not cleaning it, remember the corporation could see about it for you and then send the owner a bill so that they will be able to pay the corporation instead of coming to you. So 238-6716 viewers, let me hear what you have to say as we start off our program tonight. But first, there's an update. Reshuffle in the cabinet. Prime Minister Dr. Saieed Ali has advised Her Excellency Paula May Weeks, President of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, to make the following changes with effect from today. What a sudden change. So viewers, on screen you will see the revoked appointments and the appointments with new ministers. So we have Faris, his appointment was revoked. Clarence Shambarat, appointment was revoked. Penelope Becker's appointment was revoked. Camille Robinson, Kazim Hussein, their appointments have been revoked and appointed now Regional Armour as the new Attorney General and the Minister of Legal Affairs. Faris Al-Rawi, new position as the Minister of Local Government and Rural Development. Camille Robinson Regis as Minister of Housing and Urban Development. Penelope Beckles as Minister of Planning and Development. Kazim Hussein as Minister of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries. Nigel De Freitas as Minister in the Ministry of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries with responsibility for land. So these are the new appointments of some new ministers. Faris' appointment has revoked from the AG. Clarence Rambarat revoked as Agriculture Minister. Penelope Beckles revoked from the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development. Camille Robinson Regis revoked as Minister of Planning and Development. Kazim Hussein revoked as Minister of Local Government and Rural Development. But nevertheless, viewers, there are changes to the cabinet ministers. Even the UNC did a lot of changes when Kamala was in office to her government. So let's just wait and see how this will roll out in the coming months. I can't say in the coming weeks, but in the coming months, let's wait and see what will take place. Another update, epidemiologist Dr. Avery Hines have stated that a post-carnival spike in COVID-19 cases have been recorded Trinidad and Tobago. So we're going to wait till tomorrow or maybe the day after and actually hear how much individuals have gotten COVID and how far the spike went up the ladder. We'll keep track of that just for you, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Moving along, another update. Although the Prime Minister was previously reluctant to admit it, Prime Minister Dr. Saieed Ali on Monday confirmed that he was the high-ranking officials who met with the then Police Service Commission Chairman Bliss Prasad at the President House and provided her with information with respect to the then Police Commissioner Gary Griffith. Previously, in October 2021, the PM denied that he had any interference with the relationship between the President and action of the PSC.
I want to categorically deny that I had anything to do with the relationship between the President and the Police Service Commission and any action of the Service Commission in its relationship with the President.
So viewers, that was in October 2021 when he denied any relations, any relation. But as of Monday gone, he admits to him being the high-ranking official that met with the then police commission. So what caused the PM now to come out and admit in 2022 that he was the high-ranking government official? What caused him to admit? And what caused him to deny that allegation back then in 2021? So you see, when ministers doing things like these, you're denying it now, and then 1 year up the road, a couple of months up the road, you're coming out to tell the public, well, hey, I was the one who caused that. Where's the Commission of Inquiries now? You know, they always want to launch some kind of inquiries into something. Who is going to launch an inquiry into this now? Who is going to do that? We don't know. Is the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago so powerful that he is above the law? I want to hear from you tonight. Moving along now to that. One of the Occupational Safety and Health Agency, OSHA inspector, involved in the probe of the LMCS divers tragedy has resigned. According to reports, the resignation was not directly linked to the controversy regarding the diving tragedy. The inspector was one out of 5 persons who have been probing the accident. So, one less to carry out the investigation on the diver. What caused him to resign? We will keep you updated on incidents like these. You see, when you hear things happen like this, we just tend to say, well, you know, there's some involvement some way, so he resigned. Or somebody will say something passed and cause him to resign. You know, people to look away from the incident. We just say all sorts of things, Right? But we're going to keep you up to date concerning this inspector resigning and what caused him to resign. We want to hear, we want to know. Because if you are one of the individuals that was inspecting, you know, you're doing your investigation to find out what actually took place, and just like that you resign, we're going to wait and see what takes place. This is something we'll be following. We will be following. Other updates. Minister of Trade, Paula Gopiskun, has stated that the government has no power to interfere in any internal matter at the Cement Limited, that is TCL. She was questioned by MP Wade Mark on whether the company was taking any step to resolve concerns by current and former TCL workers over outstanding payment over the last 7 years. Gopiskun stated that it was not within the remit of the government to advise on any measures being taken by a private company which, as TCL, to resolve issues related to collective bargain.
TCL is a listed company on the Trinidad and Tobago Stock Exchange and has been privatized since 1990. As such, the company has not been owned or managed by the government of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago in any form or fashion for over 30 years. As the former Education and Research Officer for the Bank and General Workers Union with responsibility for worker education programs, Senator Mark must know that it is not within the remit of the government to advise on the measures being taken by a private company such as TCL to resolve issues related to collective bargaining.
Moving along, viewers. Deopasad Ramuta is now the acting commissioner of prison. This was confirmed by several sources in the prison service, including the head of the Prison Officers Association, Ciron Richardson. While an exact date has not been given as to when Ramuta took office, source simply stated that it was recent after the issue raised relating to his appointment. A lot of things going on, a lot of updates. Minister of Works and Transport, Rohan Sinaran, have stated that while he could not give a definite time frame as to when a policy regulating the activities of regular and private hired taxis would be brought to Parliament, President of the Route 3 Green Band Maxi Taxi Association, Vikash Kisundat, called for more measures to reduce competition between PH taxis and legitimate Maxi Taxi Association. Sinaran stated that after a series of stakeholder decisions last year, the policy was being reviewed by the Attorney General and would be sent back to Cabinet and then taken to Parliament. Well, now we have a new attorney, so I guess it will take him a couple of months or maybe some years before he reaches down to this issue that we are dealing with. So if you are just a quick update on a missing person, ex-Petrotrin employee, Mr. Harry Bridgepole, has gone missing. He suffers from dementias. If seen, you can contact his son, Naresh, at 393-2777. The picture you are seeing on screen is Mr. Harry Bridgepole. He's gone missing. You can contact his son, 393-2777. Anyone seen the individual? Please call the nearest police station also, or his son. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but nevertheless, that was a few updates that happened in Trinidad and Tobago during the course of the day. So when we come back from our break, we're going to start our real public concerns tonight. So remember, call your friends, call your family, let them know Real Talk with Saieed Ali is going live on Synergy Network with a rerun tomorrow from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. You are viewing Real Talk with Saieed Ali.
Do you want to make the best investment but not sure where to turn? Put your mind at ease and worry no more. Real Talk Group of Companies is giving you a whopping 3.5% interest on your investments. Come on down and visit us today. We have 2 convenient locations just for you. Visit us at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando. Sit back and watch your money grow at Real Talk Investment. Do contact us now at 238-6716, 339-1670, or 242-7690. Our team of professionals are waiting for you. Grab this opportunity and invest today. Real Talk Investment, helping real people make real money. This ad was paid for by the Real Talk Group of Companies Limited.
Are you looking for quick cash and do not know where to turn? We have got the answer for you. Visit us at Real Talk Group of Companies. We are a licensed money lending financial institution. We are located at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas. Our phone numbers are 339-1670, 267-7325 or 238-6716. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. So remember, 238-6716 is our phone line to contact us here live on studio Monday to Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. viewers. It's our public concerns night tonight. We want to hear what you have to say concerning your road, your bridge, your drain. You're not seeing your MP, you're not seeing your councillors, or even the change in parliament. We're going to facilitate that tonight, and we want to hear your views on it tonight. So as we start off tonight, President of the San Fabian, Gasparilla, are calling for urgent repairs to their roadway as they are unable to even drive their vehicle along the road. Residents have complained that the collapsing road or collapsed road has left them with only one access to point out of the area, and added that the last time work was done on that roadway was about 12 years ago. So look at that. That is what they called a road. A road, viewers. How it is that vehicles supposed to pass on that road to go from point A to point B? One villager stated that it was easier to reach the highway through this road, but due to the condition, they now have to use the other access point, which is a distance away. So just imagine, that was a shortcut to reach the highway. From one village to the highway, and look at the condition of it. Look at the condition. Watchman, we need a serious intervention with works and transport concerning roads, you know. So here it is, about 30 households, which include residents who are elderly and ill, are affected by the deplorable road condition. MP for the area, Anita Haynes, stated that the road is under the development program of the Kuva Tabakit Talparo Regional Corporation, which is awaiting funds from the Ministry of Finance. She added that previous letters to the Finance Ministry have yielded no result. None whatsoever. So I'm asking myself now, after 7 years of Imbud being the finance minister, what does he have to say concerning releasing funds to corporations throughout Trinidad and Tobago so they can get their work done? Imagine that. After 7 years. Now, since our public concern started off in 2021, we have highlighted and continue to highlight every Wednesday from 2021, we are in 2022, about the road conditions, about the drainage conditions, about the councillors, people not seeing them, the community not hearing from them, about the MPs, they're not visiting them, you're not seeing them. It is only when an election time is close we would see a minister or a councillor moving along with the citizens of the community. Why is that? Why does it always have to be around election time, and after that we're not seeing them? Why is this? How many times does councillor have to ask MPs, what about the condition of our community? When is it all going to end? The councillors, the MPs, those in parliament, they drove on the same road just as everybody else in the country. So go Moruga, you go down the highway, you go through Princestown, you go through Matilda, you go through St. Mary's to go straight to Moruga. Just how the taxi drivers and them using that road is the same way a minister or a councillor or a MP, they have to use the same road. The same road, nothing different. But yet we have so many roads in Trinidad and Tobago, government collecting millions of dollars in taxes, and yet we have this type of condition, these roads and them. Let me tell you something, it's a waste of time. Corporation existing is a waste of time. Drainage and bridge existing in Trinidad, because these departments do not doing anything. Everybody waiting on finance. And what the hell now is the Minister of Finance waiting on to release finance? What it is he actually waiting on? Kola, good night.
Good night, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead, you're live on Real Talk, my dear.
Mr. Ali, I know I just want to ask if you're taking any comments on the reshuffle.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. We will facilitate that tonight.
Well, you know what? I just want to say it's a smoke screen that Mr. Rowley came up with to divert the public's attention from the pariah issue. And also, I would like to mention that I visited the San Fernando Hospital today.
Okay.
And the mess that place is in, it is terrible. I mean, yes, you're doing works and whatever, but at least it could have proper signage and these kind of things to show people where to go and what to do, where to park. It is terrible, terrible. It's like you're passing through a dirt road to get to the hospital.
Thank you so much,
And
my
rain fell, so it was a total mess.
Yes, I know, I know. Thank you so much for highlighting it. Now remember, viewers, as long as I am on air, you see, as serious issues, I will always keep raising a serious issue just to keep you intact of what is taking place with issues in Trinidad. Other shows or other media shows or printed press or whatever, they mightn't highlight it. Because I could tell you something, paid or controlled media is a serious thing, you know. It is a serious thing. Haven't you all noticed since I started my program 4 years back? It's a had no retraction with me, you know. I hitting you with the facts right through. And I am not going to apologize for bringing the facts to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, because that is what you call true journalism. We're dealing with the issues, we're dealing with the facts, and there's one man Trinidad and Tobago cannot buy out, is Saieed. That is why I just tell you all, you want to advertise on the show, not a problem. But don't tell me how to run my show. Don't tell me you and John is friend when John doing foolishness. Keep your money. I just always say that. Keep your money. Because I am about fixing TNT. That is what I am. Hence the reason why I could have gotten legislations and amendment pushed right here on our show and passed for the citizens. Only for the citizens. Call a good night.
Hello, good night, sir.
My friend, how are you?
Rowley should on he reshuffle, he didn't do the right thing yet. Rowley should reshuffle himself and shuffle out the whole of the PNM. They must go. They must not stay. It's a total waste. And that is the mistake he makes. He should call an election and shuffle out himself.
Thank you, my friend. Now, I always say, nobody in power will call a snap election. The only person I have seen thus far to call a snap election and went back in power was the Prime Minister for Barbados, Mayor Motley. Watch man, man. That was what you call an election. Snap election, announced her date, and they elected her back. When they elected her back, a couple of weeks down the line, they reduced gas price. So that was a gift to the Barbadian citizens for re-electing Miss Motley as Prime Minister. That was their gift. And I'm sure there's a lot more gift to come for the Barbadian people. A lot more. In Trinidad, man, you will tighten your belt. And watch me, you will tighten your belt until a fat man gets thin tightening the belt. All I feel is joke. So moving along tonight with our public concerns night, a landslip at Sylvia Lane in Pleasantville is threatening several houses and affecting residents. The residents now, they want the problem fixed. Residents stated that the land movement is getting worse every day and is already causing structural damage to their properties. They are hoping that the authorities address the problem in the dry season, saying once the rainy season starts, several homes might collapse. One villager added that the issue was raised and many persons in authority, including San Fernando City Corporation Mayor, Mr. Regrello, and the councillor, Robert Paris, knew about it. As a temporary measure, the corporation put tarpaulins. We have a photo for it? No, nothing? The corporation put tarpaulin over the affected area to prevent rain from falling on the land. San Fernando Mayor Regrello stated that the matter has been referred to the Ministry of Rural Development and Local Development for consideration since last year. So we will try to get a photo, viewers, of that incident and highlight it for the people of Pleasantville. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to make a comment about the CPEP workers.
Go right
All
ahead.
right?
Yes.
Huh? You hear me?
Yes, you go right ahead. I'm hearing you.
I say, the CPEP workers have a lot of ladies working in that work, boy, and there is work all over this country. And they don't have a park disposal or nothing. I wonder if them prime minister's mother or the sister or the parents they working in that crew, how they would have feel. Them could now have a kiosk with some park disposal for them people to use.
I understand
They
what
have
you're
a set of old ladies and thing working in that crew if they want to pass a little water or something. What is the position?
I understand.
That
So-
is my comment I wanted to make in
So
this
there's
TV
no-
about that CPEP workers.
My
It's
friend.
so bashful.
My friend, there is no disposal that is provided by the contractor for the CPEP workers?
Yeah, at least, man. Oh gosh, look at old ladies and people walking in that road. If they want to pass a little water or something, where them go do? How them go make out? I wonder if the Prime Minister or whosoever in charge just look at them thing.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. The Prime
Yeah.
Minister have nothing to do with it, but the persons who will be held responsible for that is the contractor who employ the workers and them. They are the one held responsible for that.
Oh gosh, well you see, so it just come up, but at least the bigger men them who giving them contractors the work should let them know something about that too,
I
man.
understand. They should make it mandatory for that. I understand.
Of course, man. When you think about that, you tell me this thing now, man. People working nearly till 12 o'clock, them ladies and them, that thing's so embarrassing.
Yes,
One of
it
these
is.
days
It
in this
is.
world, I could be a prime minister for this country, you know. I is a man who loves this country.
Thank you so much, my
All right,
friend.
take care.
Thank you so much. Let me tell you something. There are so much of little things that could be fixed in our country. And it's like everybody just bypassing it. You know, there's this term and saying that we live young and we die fast. You expecting to die fast while I expecting to live 100 years. So why should I want to live young and die fast? Why? There are so much people in power and in authority in Trinidad and Tobago could fix simple little things. Simple little things. But we would overlook it. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Customer service. I will tell you something. Customer service is a big thing in Trinidad and Tobago. A lot of people complain from private sector to government office to hospitals about customer service. And who is there to fix it? Who is there to pull up on it? Who is there? It's plenty things Trinidad have that could be fixed. But we'd rather look over it. I'm telling you. Just to make life easier and better for us citizens. That is why when you see other countries developing, we would ask ourselves, how come they could go forward and we're not going forward? We're in the third world. We're in a third world country and they want to bring a first class country laws in our country. We're third world. We can't even get back pay from 10 years back. But you want to burden us with new rules and new laws, new regulations. How could that work? So we are going for a short commercial break, viewers, but when we come back, there's a lot more in store right here on Real Talk with Saieed Ali on our Public Concerns Night.
Are you looking for quick cash and do not know where to turn? We have got the answer for you. Visit us at Real Talk Group of Companies. We are a licensed money lending financial institution. We are located at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas. Our phone numbers are 339-1670, 267-7325 or 238-6716. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you.
Do you want to make the best investment but not sure where to turn? Put your mind at ease and worry no more. Real Talk Group of Companies is giving you a whopping 3.5% interest on your investments. Come on down and visit us today. We have 2 convenient locations just for you. Visit us at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando. Sit back and watch your money grow at Real Talk Investment. Do contact us now at 238-6716, 339-1670, or 242-7690. Our team of professionals are waiting for you. Grab this opportunity and invest today. Real Talk Investment, helping real people make real money. This ad was paid for by the Real Talk Group of Companies Limited.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. Call good night. Go on. Trinidad and Tobago. It's a public concern night tonight. Everything happens in Trinidad and Tobago is a concern to us. I want to let you understand that. It is a concern to us. Every single legislation, every single law, every hospital, every police station, every fire station, every health centers, the postal agency, it is a concern to us. And I want you all to understand that in other countries, when they stand up against something, it's because they're letting those in authority know that, hey, that is not working for us. It is not. And this is what we need to do. We need to pull ourselves together. We need to grasp what is taking place. Look at the condition of the roads. Look at the condition of the hospital. Look at the condition of police vehicles. Look at the condition of teaching, schools. All this is our concerns. But we would want to function as if this is not my concern. When your child go to school, they are in the care of the teachers, yes. But when an incident happens in school, who is responsible for that? Because lately, since they have the going back to school physical classroom, I have seen a number of videos with school fights. Call a good night.
Yes,
Go right ahead.
Yeah. The stepdaughter, I dropped in Mount Group since 10 o'clock. To read an X-ray. She take an X-ray, right? And up to now, from 10 o'clock to now, no doctor in she up to now.
Wait, hold on. You drop your daughter in Mount Hope?
Since 10 o'clock this morning, she take an X-ray, just to read the X-ray up to now what doctor is.
Since 10 o'clock this morning?
Yeah.
Now is 25 to 8 and still haven't done an X-ray?
Yeah, and they said they don't have no bed to put you on. You know what I do? I had a beach chair. I pull up one and I push it to lie down.
Wow. And Terence Yalsing boasting so much, but we have the best healthcare in the Caribbean.
No, look, she's still there. I don't know what time the doctor will see she.
My friend, thank you so much for highlighting it.
Okay.
Just imagine that we're now talking about the hospital. We're now talking about it. And you see, we as citizens, we will walk in and we will sit down there for 8 hours. And we okay with that. I mean, yes, the doctors and nurses trying their best, the best to take care of us, but we need staff. We need staff. Colombians could get 3 years. Cubans could get 3 years contract in the hospital to work, while we nurses and them could get only 6 months contract and that's it. How can that be fair to us? And Terrence wants to go down point 14 and shed tear. You better they hire he to cry for dead people? I'm telling you. You shed it anywhere you go, you shed and tear. And then again you have a laugh. It's stinking sad. Call her good night.
Good night, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead, my friend.
Yeah, I have a concern here, all right? My brother lives in Canada, right? He applying for his birth paper, right? So I got the form online for him and I sent it just before the lockdown.
Yes.
He mailed back everything with his name, address, and birth date of birth and everything, right? They sent it back to him, right? But the date of his birth is wrong, and so is other things on the form that they were wrong, but yet they sent it to the right address. So which means they only, like on the heading, they say one free birth certificate, right? So which means now they want you to pay for it, because when my brother phoned them, they told him he has to pay $250 TT to get it. When it's their mistake, you know. Their mistake, you know. So which means this corruption going on to get money from the citizens going on for years.
So when the mistake occurred, he have to pay back for another birth paper?
Yes.
So let's just say the clerks made the mistake. You already paid your $250, and the clerk paid the mistake.
Yet because we have to pay it, right? And on the heading it said one free certificate, right? But now if you lose it or anything like that, you have to pay for the next one, right? But now they're telling them, but their own mistake, you know, with the birth date and everything that's wrong. They print out everything wrong and they mail it back to him. If they was doing it right, would they have sent the right address to him?
Yes.
Because you understand what I'm saying? So them just trying to make money for the government. Thank you, Mr. Ali.
Thank you, my friend. The government will soon sign a memorandum of understanding with a Canadian company to provide a module water treatment plant to tap a reservoir in Carapo. Public Utilities Minister Marvin Gonzalez states that this is one of the many initiatives planned under the Strategies Action Plan formulated for the Water and Sewerage Authority, WASA. Gonzalez added that WASA has not increased its water production capacity for over the last 30 years.
Since my assumption as Minister of Public Utilities, the biggest headache I had from day one is the Water and Sewerage Authority. Over the years, or especially over the last 30 years, WASA has not been identifying new water sources. So whilst the HDC and private housing developments were busy constructing homes all over Trinidad and Tobago, and the population started growing all over Trinidad and Tobago, the water production capacity was not being increased at the same time. So you had growing demand on the resource, and at the same time you had declining production from WASA.
Well said. Well said. He also noted that every plant is producing water at 50% below capacity, and WASA is not doing anything even though there are millions of gallons available.
In Trinidad and Tobago, WASA plant, that is, they are producing water 50% below their capacity because WASA has not been engaging in predictive or preventative maintenance. So, Prime Minister, most of the plants around Trinidad and Tobago are producing water below 50% of their capacity. You are not doing anything to increase your water production. You have not leveraged on technology to measure the water that you are producing. So you don't have an idea as to the exact amount of water that you're producing. You don't have an idea as to the amount of water that you're losing in your transmission system. And while all of that dysfunction is taking place, the demand continues to grow, especially over the last 50 years.
So now, viewers, the minister also stated that booster stations were also in need of repairs, and WASA was not going to preserve maintenance then. Just imagine that, eh? Gonzalez also said, we will be implemented in each region to deal with specific regional challenges according to the strategic plan or the strategic action plan. Now, tonight I could say, well done, Gonzalez. Well done. It is true that HDC have been extending homes throughout Trinidad and Tobago. And it is also true that WASA have not been looking for any new way to dig a pond, to build a reservoir. He actually said it. And I must commend him on national television for such a wonderful approach. If all goes well with this Canadian firm, probably we might have another dam to another reservoir, not one, maybe but several, to actually feed water to each and every citizen in Trinidad and Tobago, or to each and every homes in Trinidad and Tobago. So, Gonzalez, I just want to say, thank you so much for looking into it for the citizens, and we just hope that it don't take the next 10, 15, or 20 years for that plan to come in effect. So congratulations on your way going forward. Caller, good night. Hello? Stick here, get the click. More than 3 years after the medical plan was scrapped, when Petrotrin was shut down, Trinma retirees staged a protest outside Heritage Petroleum in Point 14. They also took the Oilfield Workers Trade Union OWTU President General Ansel Roger to task, claiming that he had been silent in their fight. An ex-worker recalled that he signed onto the medical plan when he started working at Trinma in 1972. The retiree was signed on to a 2-year medical plan with an insurance company. Then their coverage was moved to another insurance company, and now they are under a different insurance company. So that's 3 insurance companies thus far. However, they stated that their premiums keep increasing, and some retirees could not afford to join the plan. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, side. I call back again because this minister, I know what you're talking about. Remember, talk cheap, alcohol expensive. When UNC was in power, 80% of the people was getting water. Nobody complained on a more or less a regular service. And the next thing too, about these nurses and them, don't feel sorry for them. 6 months contract. Remember, them could accept a tin of biscuit or a banana, and Dial Singh is a fella. They would clap you up and rear him up. Great to pay them.
Thank you, my friend. No, but you see, it's my right. It is my right to come here because they are hard-working nurses. They are hard-working nurses. They want to have a secure future. They want to know that when we become a nurse and we get employed by the Ministry of Health, They want to make sure that they are secured. But when you're getting a 6 months contract, and we have Cubans coming in and getting 3 years contract, I myself would uproar for that. I myself would do that. Even you, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, would uproar. You would uproar for it, because just imagine, you work nights to make extra money, just to go to school for 3-4 hours, to practice medicine, to do a degree, to do a scholarship in medicine, in nursing, in whatever field you choose to be in as a nurse or a doctor, and you're looking at an outside citizen now coming in here. We qualified for the same thing and they get their job and we cannot get it. Why is this? Caller, good night.
Hi, good night, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead.
I have 1 or 2 points, but the first point is not connected to tonight's show, but I just want to make this announcement that my sister has been working as an invigilator since last year, CXC, and Mr. Ali, up to now, they have not gotten paid, and she keep calling, and they say they send the money to pay this department and that department and all kind of department, and up to now, they keep stalling. They have not paid these poor people. They have not paid these poor people, and she has 2 children, Mr. Ali. And you know what is the best thing about it? They're calling them back out to work.
Where's she working?
No, she's not working. She's not employed, but she using the
Ministry of Education
to get a little change.
But is she training with them or is she permanent with them?
No, she do CXC supervise CXC exams.
Okay. She supervised the exam.
Yes.
Since when this occurred? 2018, 2019, 2020?
2021, last year.
Okay, and they still haven't gotten their salary?
No, they still haven't gotten their salary. And when she called in, she said they're making so much of stupid excuse. They're going to this department, and they're going to this department, and nobody don't know what time they'll get paid, or nobody don't know when it will go to the next department for them to get their salary or to make up a check. And then sometimes when she calls, she says it takes a whole week for them to answer the phone.
Wow. I tell you, it's sad. Thank you for your concern, my dear. But it is really, really getting more and more worse in Trinidad. And what is our leaders doing about it? What are they doing to actually fix Trinidad and Tobago? What are they doing? Are they going to allow every agency to just go down the drain? What are we doing? What are we doing about it? What is the government doing? You see, and this is the thing we are having problem with. Now, you all would say, are bashing PNM, but we're not bashing PNM. I want to let you understand that we have men in authority, we have women in authority who hold the responsibility of taking care of citizens in Trinidad and Tobago, taking care of teachers, taking care of nurses, taking care of police, taking care of senior citizens, taking care of the road, taking care of police station, making sure the hospital fit and everything intact working, but making sure the road proper, the bridges proper, making sure we have price control, making sure there's no gouging, making sure we have customer service up to mark. But what is going on? What the hell is really going on in Trinidad and Tobago? Everything is just sliding under. Everything is sliding under and nobody seems to care what's going on. Commissioners of inquiries is launching left, right and center. Millions of dollars are spending. No results. None whatsoever. Imagine murderers getting bail now. Murderers getting bail and we have nothing in place for eyewitnesses. Think about that. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead, my friend. You're live on Real Talk.
Saeed, I call him from Tobago.
Welcome to Tobago.
Saeed, trust me, it has hurt my heart to know I support this government. I don't care who vex, and this government doing a proper stupidness. I don't know when this government is going to get serious and put things in place. Saeed, we have nurses here. and we are allowing our nurses to leave here and go England. Said I know people from here, you understand what I'm saying to you? That gone to England to work, good nurses. What are we doing? Said people are get serious in Trinidad and Tobago. It's time we wake up. This stupidness going on here. And we have to forget about party. It's our party, you know, for our life, our fears.
Yes.
Thank you, Said.
Thank you, my friend. You know, hey, let me tell you something now. In other countries, in France, when they raise gas, the whole of France nearly burned down. The whole of France nearly burned down. In the US, in Canada, in London, in Dubai, in Paris, in Sweden, in Australia, when you hear price raising something and it's affecting the citizens, they leave it right there or they come out and protest. In Trinidad, when we protest, it's tear gas in retail. It's tear gas. But what some officers in authority doesn't understand, what they doesn't understand is that issues that are happening in Trinidad and affecting us, it also affecting them. That is what they don't understand. Who gave the order to use tear gas in the savannah when they had the protest? Who is the individual gave the order? Who gave the order? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. The Prime Minister, if the Prime Minister made it mandatory for police officers to get vaccine, let me tell you something. 3/4 of them in TTPS would have sent in a resignation letter. I'm telling you, because after hearing so many individuals calling in our program Real Talk to complain about friends and family and children took the vaccine and end up with adverse condition, 3/4 of them from TTPS might have go home. I'm telling you, because they would not be the one to take a vaccine, end up with adverse condition, nobody to see about their wife, nobody to see about the children, nobody to buy groceries, nobody to buy clothes, nobody to buy baby milk, nobody to pay for education, nobody to pay for house loan. And what happened? But the government said everybody else had to take the vaccine except TTPS. Why? 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 Because they wanted TTPS to protect their backs. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, good night to you.
You're live on Real Talk. Go right ahead. Good night.
Yeah, I wait to talk to Mr. Saieed, please.
You're live on Real Talk.
Say that again?
Yes, you're live. Go right ahead.
Yeah, well, what I'm call on two issues, right? One is that I have a mentally disabled brother, right? I went to the board paper office in Leoto Street, San Fernando, last week Friday. Well, it have a person outside who handled everything. Only to realize, though, that lady is the security guard. I haven't spoken to somebody in charge yet. When she come back, she said, the person say, you can't get the board paper. After my brother come, beat them and they can clean them up and they can bring them for the board paper. The other thing is that I would like Mr. Anthony Roger to explain to the country and to expatriate workers what happened to the medical plan when we joined. We joined the medical plan with PanWest, and the plan crashed. I did an ICD cost 29,000. I got back 22,000 of Sagicor, and I supposed to get back 6,800 from the OW PanWest plan. I haven't got back a cent, and the plan has collapsed. We joined the Tattle plan, which was $770 a month. Tattle, after the year, said they cannot continue the plan, so they had a guardian take over the plan. Right? So guardian said that we could only get 5,000 on pre-existing conditions. I is diabetic. My wife is diabetic. Our medicine cost is so expensive. What will happen to us now when this $5,000 exhausted? What are we going to do? And the sugar is high. The doctors had to operate me to get blind over there. So that is what going on with Roger and the tube plan with George. Because it seems like nobody want to take up this matter with Roger and this Pan-West plan. Thank you much. I would very like that to air on TV.
Thank you, my friend. Well, it just went worldwide. Thank you for your comments. Now, viewers, when we allow people to make their comments, it's because it's something that has taken place with them. They are having issues with certain department, and they need help. They need somebody to fix the problem. So we are going for a short commercial break, viewers, and when we come back, we're going to wrap up tonight's program.
Are you looking for quick cash and do not know where to turn? We have got the answer for you. Visit us at Real Talk Group of Companies. We are a licensed money lending financial institution. We are located at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas. Our phone numbers are 339-1670, 267-7325 or 238-6716. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you.
Do you want to make the best investment but not sure where to turn? Put your mind at ease and worry no more. Real Talk Group of Companies is giving you a whopping 3.5% interest on your investments. Come on down and visit us today. We have 2 convenient locations just for you. Visit us at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando. Sit back and watch your money grow at Real Talk Investment. Do contact us now at 238-6716, 339-1670, or 242-7690. Our team of professionals are waiting for you. Grab this opportunity and invest today. Real Talk Investment, helping real people make real money. This ad was paid for by the Real Talk Group of Companies Limited.
Remember, viewers, we have our food drive that is taking place. We are giving you a 3.2 new model Ford Ranger. All you have to do is make a $1,000 contribution to our food drive, viewers. That is the van there. It's a new model, 3.2, fully loaded, fully automatic, fully powered, 3.2 Ford Ranger, the latest model out in Ford Ranger. And remember, viewers, Real Talk Group of Companies is offering you 3.5% on our fixed deposit set up in our company, the highest interest rate that is being paid on any fixed deposit in Trinidad and Tobago is at Real Talk Group of Companies. You started from 10,000, go up, remember it's a 3-year contract. So get on board with us. Why wait for less than 3.5 when you're getting the highest interest rate that is being paid on a fixed deposit? Remember, viewers, I also have license to lend money. So you're looking for a small loan, you have your collateral, your security, whatever it is you have, do contact us. We have 2 locations, number 14 Carney Savannah Road in Chaguanas and number 132 Superior Road in San Fernando. Our phone numbers are 242-7690, that is South, 267-7325 and 339-1670, 238-6716 is our phone numbers, viewers. You can get in touch with us. Our office open from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. in Central and 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. in South. South also open on Saturday from 8:30 a.m. to 12 noon. So viewers, get in contact with our office and set up an investment today, because I will tell you something. Watch your money grow today and you will inherit it later on, because the way things going bad right now, you will need extra cash and you're only getting it at Real Talk Group of Companies. So viewers, we are out of time for tonight, but nevertheless, I do want to thank you for joining us tonight. Remember, our rerun of this program is tomorrow from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and we'll be right back here on Thursday, the 17th of March, 2022 for our Bacchanal Thursday. Allahumma salli ala anta bikil rahmatul illa anta. God gave you knowledge, wisdom and understanding to know when to grab opportunities when they come by. 3.5% viewers, you cannot go wrong on a 3-year investment. So until we meet again, be safe and good night.